I saw Kenneth Dixon down at the Senior Bowl where he lived up to the hype of the quick-footed and explosive tailback with outstanding vision that I saw on the Louisiana Tech tape. Now, Dixon isn't even close to sniffing out immediate playing time with guys like Justin Forsett, Terrence West, Jarvis Allen, and Lorenzo Taliaferro, who all received touches to some degree in 2015. But looking from a pure dynasty perspective, Dixon is more talented than the majority of players on that list, and whether it takes half the season or a full year, Dixon will at worst be seeing 50% of the touches in the backfield in 2017. He's a guy you can't count on now, but if you have the patience to stash him away, he's going to pay big dividends when he cashes in on playing time in the not-so-distant future. While I couldn't say why, word on the street has it the Bears front office and coaching staff isn't thrilled with the idea of Jeremy Langford as the long-term starter. Using a pick on Jordan Howard only added fuel to that fire, as the new 230-pound tailback will chew into Langford's production and touches right away. Howard was highly productive at Indiana and has the speed and power to be a three-down starter within the Bears offense, while he offers the best production potential as Jay Cutler's safety net on passing downs. I, for one, wouldn't be surprised to cash in on some goal line plunges throughout the season as well, making Howard a strong dynasty pick for the long term, but a sneaky play right out the gate in the 2016 season. Throw away those so-called expert rankings and listen up. Besides Zeke Elliott, no rookie running back has an easier path to starting and is in line for more touches right away than Miami Dolphin Kenyan Drake. With Lamar Miller headed to Houston, Drake just has to beat out an often injured Jay Ajayi, who hasn't played a full season in multiple years due to a nasty knee injury. While I like Ajayi when healthy, coaches know he can't be counted on in the long-term plans, leaving the stage set for Drake to be the lone man in the backfield. Do whatever you got to do. Just make sure you lock up Kenyan Drake in your dynasty drafts, a player who's going to give you immediate production while supplanting himself as the long-term starter for the future. Okay, let's get this straight. You use a draft pick to trade for DeMarco Murray. You used multiple early selections on guys like David Cobb and Bishop Sankey not long ago. And you still got Antonio Andrews and Dexter McCluster on the roster? And now you're going to use another top 50 pick on a running back? Actually, though, once the dust did settle, I respected the hell out of Mike Mularkey's decision to commit to pounding the rock and winning with a physical running attack, which, if you remember, was very similar to the way him and Jerome Bettis dominated the league for multiple years back in Pittsburgh. Enter Derrick Henry, who, of this draft class, nobody offered the sheer size at 6'3", 247 pounds. Henry, a monster of a man, dominated the college defenses, wore them down game by game, and all season long, ultimately winning the Heisman Trophy. I know Murray and the rest of this muddled Titans backfield is going to fog things up for Henry this year, but rest assured, Mike Mularkey got the guy he wanted to help duplicate his past success with the bus in Derrick Henry, and he'll be the focal point in the running game heading into the 2017 season at the latest. Well, no-brainer here, right? As Zeke Elliott isn't just the top rookie and dynasty tailback, he's actually going to enter the league as one of the top fantasy running backs in all of football, and he hasn't even played it down yet. It's not just the outstanding all-around talent that Elliott offers on both the ground and through the air. It's also the fact he gets to line up behind the league's most dominant offensive line, a group that helped even Darren McFadden rush for over 1,000 yards and average a healthy 4.6 yards per carry. This offensive line not only has multiple Pro Bowlers, but it's also one of the youngest units in the league, helping Elliott owners rest easy at night for a long time. Anything less than 10 touchdowns would be quite a shock and disappointment, while it should surprise no one if Zeke Elliott ended the season with 15 touchdowns or more, which would likely rank him as a top 3 running back, well worth the high draft pick you're going to have to use the newest Dallas Cowboy running back, Ezekiel Elliot. Check back for more as I break down the top 5 dynasty wide receivers next. For eDraft.com, I'm Luke Inman, signing out.